Happy New Year, everybody. Today's Saturday, and I went to my local Goodwill, which today I wasn't really planning on going, but I'm glad I did because I hit some Robert Grahams, and not one, but 3 or 4 of them I picked up. So let's go ahead and have a look at them. So this is probably my favorite one out of all the ones I picked up, as you can see. And it's got the really cool cuff. But this was, each one of them was $3.99, which was fantastic for Robert Graham. You know, Robert Graham sells really good. It depends on which kind, but these are all extra large, which is great for selling because you'll get at least $25, $30, $40 out of them. Sometimes $50, limited edition, even more. But I always have a little message on the underside. But I've got that one. I picked up this one. And this one's got a really neat pattern to it too. You might not be able to pick it up on the camera, but that's a really cool pattern. So that's the second one I picked up. Here's the third one I picked up. That was neat. It's got a cool collar to it. And this one is a, I believe all 4 of them were extra larges, like I said. I thought one of them might have been like a large, but it's not. And that's kind of a really neat pattern. I'll show you the cuff real fast, but there you go. If I can get a hold of the cuff, I'll show you. There we go. It's interesting, but that blue one, that light blue one, that first one, I'm almost ready to keep that one for myself. But these will definitely sell. And this is a 2X. I knew one of them was different than the others. So the other ones are extra large. This is 2X. But there's a cuff on that. There you go. With this one says Modern Americana Robert Graham. And then let's see if they have the little cups they're not bad at all on this one. But when I went in there, you know, I always shop at the men's shirts first. That's the very first thing I get into. And I'm always excited when I go there because I want to find Robert Grahams. These shirts I always look for. And I've only found them in medium there. And so I went in there today just kind of haphazardly, like looking there and checking out some stuff across from there, and that place was wiped out. But I went back in one side. I was looking at the women's jeans, which is right across from there, and then I jumped back over, and as soon as I hit the large, extra large section, I saw the first Robert Graham. I was like, oh, nice. And someone must have put them all in a row right behind each other, and I was like, nice, 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 nice. So it was definitely nice running into 4 of them in a row, extra large plus. And like I said, they were cheap, and I'll definitely make some good money off of them. I'm contemplating on keeping that one for myself, but I don't know, we'll see. It's kind of like that Patagonia jacket. I kept that one for myself, but usually 99% of the time I want to sell it. Get it in, get it out, be done with it if it'll sell. But that's it for today. It was a good day, and we'll see you later. Hey, it's Sunday, everybody. Today I'm down in another part of town where they have a Goodwill store that I probably hit maybe once a month, maybe 2 months, at least once a month. But today I want to go in there and I actually have a chance to look around for a little bit. So I'm going to head in there and see what they have. So let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, I'm finished up at Goodwill. I did find some pretty cool stuff. Let me go ahead and show you what I got. The first thing I picked up was this Silent Hill t-shirt. And while I was in the store, I did comp that one. And that one went for 25 bucks. So I'll probably put it on for 25 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that, and make maybe $15 profit off of it. The second thing I picked up was this it was a 1987, I believe, yeah, 1987 Miss Piggy. So I got her for $2.99. The comps on her were 15 bucks. So I should be able to make maybe 10 bucks. We'll see. 10 bucks off of it. And then the other thing that I found in there was they had a bunch of Japanese manga. If you don't know what Japanese manga, or some people say manga, is, it's basically cartoon books that they make into anime series. So this one's called Sandland, and this one is actually by the this is the author of like the Dragon Ball Z artwork in Japan. And then there's this one, and I believe this one is also, when I was looking it up, City Hunter. That one's from I believe this is from 1985 when I looked it up. Yeah, 1985. So it's been around for a while. And then these are two original Japanese Rurouni Kenshin novels. So there's that one and this one. And each one of these were $1.99. All the manga. They had more of them in there. They had a couple of other anime series manga related issues, but those were, I'm not sure how to price those if I bought them, because they weren't complete sets. So there was one in there, it was like volumes 2 through 25, but they missed like volume 17, volume 18, and volume 1. So I don't know if it was worth picking them up and selling them as a lot. If I go back there again when I'm in town, I'll probably pick them up if they're still there. But I wanted to get these just because some of these, the American version of this one right here sold for $35 and $50, and it's way out of print, but I might try to put that on for like $50 just to fish and see if I get anything for it. The other ones, the Rurouni Kenshin one, I'll probably just lot up and sell that for 15 bucks. So let's say I spent $15 on those. It was probably less than that, but I'll probably make at least 40 to 50 easily off of those. It was kind of nice seeing those in there. I haven't seen some of those type of manga issues in a long time, especially pure Japanese ones. A lot of the ones I see are basic English, and those were originals, definitely originals from Japan, so they're always fun when you find those. But that was pretty much it for today. And like I said, I found some pretty other neat things in there, or pretty neat other things in there, I should say. But they wanted too much. They had an Easton baseball bat in there. They had a barrel of baseball bats, and in the barrel, most of them were $3.99. This Easton baseball bat, they had $39.99. I was like, what? Did they actually mess up and, just put an extra 9 in there? And I looked at all over the bat. It was 3 or 4 price tags that said $39.99. So it was definitely $39.99. I was like, wow, they're not going to buy that. Nobody's going to come in there and spend that much on that bat. If it was brand new, yeah. I mean, it was a little used, but it was in better shape than most of the other ones. If it was $3.99, I would have picked it up. It probably would have sold for $39.99, but no one's going to pay that much for that bat. But anyway, enough about that. I'm at a trail park now, so let's go ahead and walk the trail. Well, this is a nice peaceful place to come to. There's an airport close by, and also the world's largest Air Force base is close by. So it's fun to get out here in nature where it's super quiet, just sit, relax, and have a peaceful moment away from the daily grind. Hello, this week I'm going to go over some items that sold on both Mercari and eBay. The first item that sold on eBay was this Dungeons and Dragons lot that I had picked up a few weeks ago. This is one of the small lots that I had purchased. I ended up selling this, I believe, for $85. And like I said before, anytime you can find Dungeons and Dragons items that are vintage cheap, buy them because they sell really good. The next item that I sold, I ended up purchasing at a thrift store for $3, I believe, for both of them. And that was this 2017 Minnie and Mickey stuffed animal lot. Both of them were in great condition. It took a little while to sell, but they both sold. This next item up I sold was from my personal collection. It was one of the few models I had from Sun Fang Dugram, a 1980s anime show. This one was the Desert Gunner Habitat, and it sold for $45. The next item up is this B Retro bowling shirt. It was a size extra large, and I picked it up at Goodwill for $4, I believe. Anytime I see this B Retro label, I do pick it up now because they do sell. This was probably one of the first shirts that I picked up, and I listed it, and within 3 or 4 days it sold. So definitely keep your eye out for these type of shirts. So I've been collecting laser discs for over 25 plus years, but decided to thin out my collection within the last few months. A lot of it was Japanese tokusatsu, kaiju, or animated titles. This is one that I had. It was called Ultraman vs. Mask Rider, or Kamen Rider. It's basically a tokusatsu superhero show that was like 30 or 45 minutes long. Most of them were those team-up shows. And this one sold for $30. I do have a lot of other laser discs that I have on eBay, so hopefully in the future I will be showing some of those that sold. Here was something I didn't know too much about when I purchased it at Goodwill. This is a 15-inch beanbag cat pillow by Leslie Ann Ivory. It's from 1997, and I believe I paid $5 for it. When I did some comps on eBay after I got home, I noticed that there was other cat pillows from the same person going for $15 to $25. So I probably made about $12, $13 off of this when it was all said and done. Here's a bolo item to be looking for. This is the original 2005 Xbox Land of the Dead Road to Fiddler's Green game. It's based on the Land of the Dead George Romero zombie movie, and if you find it cheap, you'll make good money on it. I sold it for $35, and I believe I picked it up for $15. This past week, I sold this Empire beanie on Mercari for $19. I purchased it over a year ago for 50 cents at a thrift store, and it's set and finally sold. I believe I made about $14 profit off of it. This was that Miskeen vintage shirt that I had purchased at Goodwill for $2.99 a week or two ago. It was an item that I had never heard of, but since it said it was an original shirt, I purchased it and sold it for $20. So I made probably about $15 profit off of it. I sold this original G-Unit shirt on Mercari for $11. I paid $2.99 for it. It did have a few small holes in it, so I probably made about $5 or $6 profit off of it. This was one of those items that I got super cheap at that yard sale where they have all the bins. I believe I got 2 of these, and they were maybe $2 each, or $2 in total. And I ended up selling one this past week for $12, so I probably made about $10 profit off of this. And last but not least was this Welcome to Silent Hill shirt. I purchased this for $2.99, and I had put it on eBay and Mercari, and Mercari might have lasted maybe 4 hours and someone had already purchased it. So I probably made about $20 when it was all said and done on this, so I was super happy with this sale right here. Well, I hope everybody's having a great new year. I enjoyed finding those Robert Graham shirts at Goodwill. That was probably my favorite thing that I found this past episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.